how do you turn cold leads into hot prospects inside your DMs? In this video, I want to help you to build a conveyor belt that turns people that are following you and engaging with you into people that are more likely to want to learn more or eventually buy from you. Now, one of the biggest problems that I see with online coaches is they only really are looking for people that they can propose calls to in the DMs or book calls. In some cases, you may not be doing the DMs, and this video is really going to give you an insight into how valuable the DMs are. So the problem we have is coaches will start conversations with people that are following their account or engaging with their stories, etc. And if the person doesn't engage back with them, they go, not interested. Let me try and find the people that are engaged. And they are a smaller number. Think about this, right? There's a lot of people that don't really know you yet. There's less people that know you. And then there's a very small percentage of people that are ready to buy. It's just normal marketing. At the top of this imaginary funnel, we have a lot of people in the world. Then we have the middle category that are more aware of what they need. And then we have the people at the bottom that are like, I know what I want. And if you present the opportunity to buy something, they're going to buy. So this is where you need to start thinking a little bit more as a marketer. Now, inside my company, we have 3 different kind of buckets that we think about prospects. They don't know me yet. They followed me. They know me, and I want to get you to know a little bit more about me. And then the ones that are identifying that they are ready to actually invest or take a closer step to learning more about what we do. So how do we do this? How can I help you to understand how this works? Well, what you can't do is to try and have a conversation and then the next day or 2 days later, follow up with them and go, hey, notice you didn't respond to my message, just checking to see if you got it. They go, I'm not going to reply. There's no value. Or you send a message and say, just curious to know why you followed me, and they don't reply. And you go, hey, just bumping this message up, and they don't reply. Hey, is anybody there? They're not going to reply. And so you go, well, none of this works. So I'm going to leave all that. And all I'm going to do is engage with the people that are actually replying to me. You're missing a big trick. Now, this is where in marketing, nurturing, you need to think about nurturing. If you don't know people, but they follow you, it's because they don't either understand you or they're not receiving enough value. The first thing would be, I always check if my content is teaching and engaging and being seen. One of the ways that I actually, and you'll see on my socials, you go onto my Instagram, the way that I get a lot of my content seen is creating carousels around specific problems that people have and then giving people things of value. So this is the first bit for you, creating assets. Now, I have hundreds of assets that I've created over the years, hundreds. Short trainings, lead magnets, ebooks, video series, all going a deeper layer, okay? So you can, for example, put your content out and it's very 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You can put carousels out there. It's only bite-sized information. What I do regularly, you'll see this, maybe you've downloaded stuff from me or maybe you've DM'd me for a keyword for some free trainings. I try and get you to watch or engage in something that's slightly longer form. It doesn't have to be a 45-minute YouTube video. It could be something that you read, like an ebook. It could be a video series that you watch, or it could be a video that you watch, which was teaching a specific subject or a client case study, and you build these assets. Now, in today's world, building assets, building lead magnets, building things to give away is crucial, because if people keep following you, they know of you, but they don't know you and understand you fully. So first thing I would do is say, ChatGPT, act as a content creator and help me to create 5 titles of engaging lead magnets for clients who are, and then you explain your offer. Females looking to lose 20 pounds who have a busy professional career. ChatGPT will throw out 10 different ideas for lead magnets. ChatGPT will give you ideas. You could go into ChatGPT and say, I help XYZ, put your offer in of the clients that you help. Describe 15 areas that they struggle with and what problems they identify as having within this specific field or offer. That will then give you a load of answers. And then you look at that and go, wow, if I'm relatively new to the fitness industry, at least I've now got a list of things they struggle with. Your micro lead magnets are short snippets of value and help. So it may be that people don't understand how to eat out. It may be that people don't understand how to navigate weekends socially. It may be that people don't understand how to put together back training routines. right? So you could put a program design template together that people could use. The reason why I'm sharing these with you is because micro lead magnets, things that you can give away for free value, begin to create this conveyor belt. Let me explain. Once you've built these assets, basically a Google Drive folder of videos, you could do Loom videos, you could do ebooks, put them in Google Drive, give a shareable link. Once you have a list of things that you can give away to people, you can now begin the nurture process. How does this work? Well, I'll give you an example. If someone follows me on Instagram, one of the first things we'll say is, "Hi, thanks for the follow. Just curious. Are you here for any specific business advice or just for the free content?" Now, if they come back to me and say, "I've got some specific advice that I need," great. Are you a personal trainer or an online coach? So in your case, if you say, "Are you here for any specific fitness advice or just for the content?" and they say, "I'm looking for some fitness advice," you say, "Great. What are you working towards right now?" This may lead into a really nice conversation. It may end. We'll address that in a second. But if they say, "I'm just here for the content," you go, "Great. I'm just curious. Out of fitness, mindset, and training, just so I understand how to direct you best and provide you with something that will help. Which one of those three is it?" They go, "Training." And then you go, "Great. I've got a micro lead magnet, something small, bite-sized value, how to design your first training program over 8 weeks." I'm going to stop the video just for 2 seconds because I've got a free gift for you. Now, I created a 5-part mini series called the Online Coach Income Accelerator. And in this video series, I teach you the incredible opportunities that lie ahead for online fitness coaches today. I then talk to you about how to attract, engage, and market to your dream customers. Now, when you have these dream prospects in sight, I then teach you how to land the high-paying clients. Now, to download this, to get immediate access, all you need to do is to click the link in the bio, and you'll receive immediate access as soon as you submit your details. I'll see you there. Well, you could do a Loom video talking through it. You can give them a PDF and you go, "Given the fact you're looking for some content around training, here is something that will help you." You give them that piece of training. And then 48 hours later, you follow up and you make a spreadsheet list of anybody that you're engaging with. You put their name and their Instagram handle, right? That enables you to come back. Now, a really simple way to come back to people is to just flag it in Instagram. So you could put lead in Instagram. You can actually select, when you've got a business account, a lead, right? You can tag people. You can either put it on a spreadsheet so you've got everything down in front of you, the date that you sent it out, etc., or just flag it. Because if you flag it in the morning, in 48 hours time, you can look at all the flags and say you sent 25 of these micro lead magnets out the day before, right? You send these out and you go back to the flag and you look and you go, "Right, well, I sent that 40 hours ago. All I do is I go, 'Hey, John, just checking. 1, did you manage to watch the training? And 2, was there anything that you picked up that was a value?' And they come back and goes, 'Really helpful, thank you.' And you're like, "Okay, cool." So what I've done is I've taken somebody on the first stage of nurture. I've given the law of reciprocity. You give and ultimately we will get something back. So you give them a training and they may not respond to you, doesn't matter, or they may respond and go, "Thank you, it was really helpful." If you have in your Google Drive folder another training that's related to training, maybe it's interval training templates, maybe it's a 7-step bulking guide, or whatever it may be. Whatever you're talking to somebody about, give them the second thing in that series. So I might, for example, say to somebody, "I've got a training on how to sell inside your DMs, how to sell using Instagram stories." And then I can say, "Just following up on this, was it helpful?" "Yeah, it was really helpful." And I go, "I actually have another training which actually now shows you how to convert those conversations that you have inside your stories into book calls using DM chat. Would you like me to send it to you?" They go, "Amazing." So I've taken them from not really knowing about me to wanting more content, to giving them a free training on stories, to then giving them another free training. And then 40 hours later, what do I do? And if you've got a team, they can help you to do this. I then reach out to them and say, "Just checking in. Did that complement the initial training that I sent over to you? How did you find it?" And they go, "Oh my God, completely opened my mind to exactly what I need to do." You're like, amazing. So now I'm seen as the person that's taken them from being not aware of who I am to having a huge amount of value. And then 48 hours later, I go, "I was just thinking about you this morning. I've just put together a case study of a client." Now, it could be a 10-minute case study video of a client who's done incredibly well in your coaching program. And you talk through the case study for 10 minutes, explain where they were, what their challenges were, what their lessons were, what the outcome was, boom. And then you can put a call to action at the end of the video where you actually say, "And if after watching this video, you can relate to X who you're talking about, and you're ready to put a stop to struggling. What I'd like to do is to invite you on a call with me or my team. We'll take a look at what you're doing. We'll build a strategy for you, etc., etc. You book a call from there. Now, that's not to say that all these people will. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because for all the people that you're trying to send messages to, the people that follow you, the people that are liking your reels, the people that are viewing your stories, they're all leads. Everybody that's following you is a potential customer. So you are nurturing these people, and this is really key to selling inside the DMs. How many offers are you making a day? Well, if you propose 3 calls per day, that's 3 offers that you're making. Hey, we'd like to join my team on a call. The next step is to join my team on a call. Rather than us going backwards and forwards in here, I have a suggestion for you. Why don't we take a look at what you're doing, make some suggestions, build a strategy. 3 offers, right? Now, if I then go out every single day to 20, 30, 40 people with these lead magnets, I'm giving a value. I might have a CTA at the end of it. I'm giving value, might have a CTA of it. And then I'm giving another level of value, but I'm doing like a pretty more of a hard direct sell in that one. In that short space of time, over 6 to 7 days, I could take that person who doesn't know me, show them, identify what their problem is, provide them some value, provide them another piece of value, and then a case study of somebody that's applied it and now crushing it. Do you not think that the conversion of those is 10x higher? Coupled with that, you're making 25 different offers to people every single day, plus hard offers to people that are actually showing interest and ready to get potentially involved in your company. This is the way that you scale that pipeline to have more people ultimately coming into your world. Coaches are not making enough offers, right? If you are having a conversation with somebody and that conversation is going really well and then it just stops, it can stop for a reason. You know, you can send an emoji, you can send something funny, and then the next day they go, sorry, I got tied up with the kids, and then they answer the question. But if it goes cold, you go, we had a great conversation yesterday. You obviously got busy, no problem. I thought I'd send you this free training. Send the free training, guess what? The person might reignite the conversation. So I've kind of given you if they don't really know you, nurture. If they kind of know you a little bit, but they've gone cold, send them something of value. And now you've got this pool of people that you're nurturing. And this can be done automated. You can set a delay with ManyChat to actually send out the free training if somebody DMs you a keyword and then follow up a few days later with something, a couple of days later with value. If you're having a conversation in between then, it's better to kind of send the first thing automated and then follow up with the manual free trainings. But now I've got this ecosystem of nurture, and this is how you turn cold leads into warm and into hot. If you do not have a folder with lead magnets in there, a Google Drive, whatever it is, or URLs, go and find out who's my audience, what are the main things that they struggle with, how could I branch down from the things that, if they're struggling with time, which bit of time is it, right? Is it program design time? Is it family and fitting everything else in around the family? Whatever it is, you create those little mini solutions, which are lead magnets, which are ebook. They're a video series. They're an actual one video where it's like Loom videos or Vimeo videos, whatever. And you're providing that as value. So send one, 48 hours, send another, 48 hours, send a case study. That person is going to become warmer, more than likely going to be inquiring at some stage in your offer. You're making more offers. You're making more offers to people that you're having engaging conversations with as well. And you'll have a better opportunity to book more calls. Now, if this video was of value to you, then, and you are ready to say goodbye to DMs not working, you want to actually have us show you exactly how you can implement this into your own business, then if you're watching on YouTube, click the link in my bio. You'll find a link. You can book a call, speak to the team. If you're watching on Instagram, just send me a message on Instagram or click the link in the bio. As always, click like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support. Share the episodes, help more fitness professionals. For now, take care and I'll speak to you soon.